Exit. Okay, you'll stay then, will you? Is that something you'll do? Oh, you know what I can do? Check this out, boys. Huh. Let's add a source. Let's add a text source. Add source. Text. Streamer. Interview. Interview. Wee. Why is it being so stupid? What? I don't know. What's going on with that? Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to try this out. Oh boy. Okay, everybody, here we go. I make wonderful blood art. I use human blood for the extra effect. That's really strange. JK, I'm not that demonic. Or demonic at all, I'm sure. But, okay, here we go, guys. Maybe it'd be easier to do a direct call? I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Maybe? Perhaps. You're just talking. Just chatting. I'm a cam girl now. All right, I believe we have it. It's 9 p.m. everybody. And we're gonna do the first inaugural content creator spotlight interview. So I had this idea a couple weeks ago that I wanted to start interviewing people and give people a chance to explain themselves and better, send themselves out to their audiences. And we're going to be posting these to YouTube when we're done with them, and it's going to be a lot of fun. If you tell, I have not rehearsed anything because I'm a fucking hack. So first up tonight, we have CodBo767, a streamer on twitch.tv. Says CODBO767. God, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Hey, man, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the first Creator Spotlight stream, man. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So, I guess we'll just get right into it. So, I guess the first thing we could do. Can everyone hear him? Can you guys hear? Is he coming through? Here, say something real quick. I want to see the levels.
Test
Okay.
1.
All right, I'm going to turn you up a little bit. I'm going to turn you up a little bit right here. Not really? Okay. One more try.
Test 2. 2. So I can hold my phone close.
Actually, I think that's better. Can you hear him better now? I can see the levels are higher now, so that's, a step in the right direction.
Hi.
Okay, so basically we're going to get down to it. So, what do you go by? Do you go by CodBo? Do you go by Cod? Do you go by Bo? Do you go by, your name's Blake, correct? On Twitter?
Yeah, that's actually my real name is Blake.
Okay. So you usually just go by, like on Twitch, you go by Blake as well, or?
Usually my friends will call me either Blake or Cod.
Okay.
Usually people chat me.
Okay, sounds good. Well, for the purpose of the interview, just because we're going forward with the name that I'm advertising it as, we'll just go with COD if that's all right with you.
Yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, I guess a basic introduction. So who are you? I guess is in an easy way to put it. So it's an introduction. So your name's CodBo767. What do you play?
I play mostly Call of Duty, a little bit of Fortnite.
Okay. Do you have a I'm trying to think of like a noise canceling or something because you keep cutting out like at the very end of your sentences.
That might be because I'm talking through my phone. Might be.
Okay. Let me see if I can. It might be better if I direct call you. Call. It might be better if I just do this.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think that should be better if we're doing direct call.
Yeah, hopefully that is.
Okay, yeah, actually, it seems to be right now. Okay, so yeah, back to the introduction, just to get the ball back rolling. So yeah, what makes you the streamer you are? I guess. Kind of a general question.
If you're going like, if you go by like, are you going by like personality or just what do you identify as what makes me a streamer?
So if you were to say, hey, I'm a streamer, and like say you're trying to sell somebody you, in like a short sentence, just some sort of short summation of how you would see yourself as a viewer, perhaps.
Someone you can chill, but yet still see good content.
Okay, so chill's always good. That's actually a question later on. So you already answered one of them. So what would be your preferred platform to play on?
Right now it's PS4, but I'm looking into getting a PC.
Looking to get a PC, but you're playing on PS4 now?
Yeah.
That's all. I used to play on PS4 as well, and I actually migrated to PC as well. It's kind of funny. You might not look back once you get on one. So
I've been playing PS4 for years, so I don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a console I had a PS4 on launch day. I totally understand where you're coming from. So what would you say got you into content creation in the first place?
I definitely think it would be, well, it's kind of a long story. It's been years, my dream to be a YouTuber, but I never thought I could.
Okay.
And then I met a lot of people. I had some mental issues, and that people helped me through it. And they're like, you're a pretty cool guy. You should stream. And I tried it out, and I saw people actually like me, so I just kept doing it. That's what really, I saw the love that I could get and the love that I could give, and I saw the opportunity.
I think that's awesome. I too come from a similar standing, and it can be a good like a therapeutic kind of thing if you look at it that way.
Yeah,
definitely. So do you have a set schedule?
That's actually something I've been trying to work on, but recently I got a job as well as I'm in high school, so the schedule right now is kind of hard to work out, but I'm hoping this summer I'll work out a schedule.
Yeah, definitely. Once it's summertime, it should be a little easier. That's pretty awesome. So you said you just got a job. What kind of work are you getting into? You don't have to say where.
I'm a ride operator at Busch Gardens.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Busch Gardens. That's cool. I have a kind of idea geographically where that is.
It's on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm closer to Cedar Point, if you know where that is.
Yeah.
So, I guess back into what about you as a content creator. What is your? I guess this ties into what got you in it, but what do you think of as your motivation?
To make people smile.
Excellent. That's actually amazing, and I like the conciseness of that. Is there anything else besides that, or do you just want to make people happy?
As well as, I own a COD, so I want to make sure that my clan can, get out there because I got a lot of good people on it. So I think getting a career for everybody, kind of like phased.
That's awesome. Excellent. So I guess this ties into that question as well. Do you have any set goals or anything you're really trying to achieve short term, long term? Or are you just kind of going for it?
Kind of going for it, but I do have, when I do YouTube, I'm stretching to get 300 subs. Right now I'm like 288.
Okay.
That's like my short term.
Okay. Do you have any real long-term plans, or are you just kind of going by with the day by day, or?
I'm going by a short term because I feel like a long term can kind of eat away at
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Ask him if he. So this is a question from Chad. Bobby Kills Cats. Wants to know if you play Advanced Warfare.
I did. Yes.
He
actually
did.
helped me through it helped me through a really emotional time.
Okay. So you played it during one of the lower points, I guess. I have games that I can relate to on that level as well.
Yeah, a really low point, but yeah.
Well, as long as you found some sort of solace in it, that's good. So do you have any gaming community affiliations or anything of that sort? Do you have any? Are you working with a grips company? Or are you working with any sort of organization? Or are you just basically being the lone wolf at this point?
Right now, I have friends in the streaming industry, but I do not like sponsor or organization.
Okay. Understandable. I've been in and out of a lot of them. I'm in Just for Looks, the J4L organization. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I was offered a sponsorship a few months ago, back at Christmas. It was supposed to be a T-shirt company, but the guy's license fell through, so that.
Oh, it's always some crap like that, isn't it?
Always is.
Definitely. So, what are I know that you said you're kind of working in the short term at this time, but do you have any future content plans? Do you have any projects that you're thinking about doing, or any kind of
I have quite a bit of. Go ahead and finish. I have quite a bit of projects that I'm thinking. Don't want to leak anything yet.
Sure.
But I have some pretty good ideas of things I want to do, bigger, longer videos. But right now, the editing software I have is not really capable. So I'm hoping after the summer I'm gonna get a PC and get some good software. Put out high quality.
Yeah, usually, there's nothing wrong with being a streamer on a console in any way, shape, or form, but just the robustness of PC can be really helpful in terms of just editing and basically editing.
The PS4 Share Factory can be quite intriguing sometimes.
Sure. So I know that you are a COD player. Would you say that Call of Duty is your favorite game?
I would think I want to say it's good for my career,
Okay.
but I would not say it's my favorite game ever. I would definitely think the Medal of Honor series.
Okay. So you're still into the military style shooters.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you have a least favorite game?
If I'm being 100% real, I think it's probably Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4? Really? I know that took off because of the Battle Royale mode.
Not a huge fan of BR games. I think they're fun, but I don't think COD.
I think the only one that I've ever actually enjoyed was Apex Legends, and that only lasted for about 2 weeks. So
That's so true. I feel you there. Apex was so much fun, but they kind of let the game die a little.
Well, yeah, it just stopped. I don't know. It stopped being as exciting after the first week or two, but it was a very nice, fresh breath of air.
Yeah.
So, do you have any specific content creators that you would consider? So, say you're going to watch Twitch, who is the first person, big or small, that you would go watch like the first channel you go to if you get on Twitch?
That'd be my homie, Sophisticated Giraffe.
Say that
He's
one
really
more
good.
time. You cut out right at the end. Oh, your Sophisticated Giraffe. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was the one you said about on Twitter. Yeah, he's the guy that I've been watching a lot. He does a lot of reaction videos and stuff like that. It's really good because he has a lot of fans. He gives everyone else exposure, kind of like this.
Sure.
So and he's super cool. He if I'm having a bad day at school or something, I can tell him. He's like, yeah, I feel you, bro. Like I've been there. So it's nice to get on there and be able to talk to him, relax, not be stressed out.
Yeah, no, that definitely is something that I look for in content creators too, or someone that can be relatable. And someone that'll talk back to you, because I think there's a size of channel that people can lose that in, where like when you have like 10,000 people in your channel and it's just like people spamming memes all day, can you really connect with any of the people? You know what I mean?
Nah. Yeah, I feel that. Ninja doesn't even do that no more. That man just put everything in subscriber mode only.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, he's got 40,000 subscribers, so
Yeah, big fan.
Mm-hmm. So, are there any future titles coming out in the next year or so that you are looking forward to the most?
Definitely MW4 coming out in the upcoming year.
Modern Warfare 4? Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. Have you heard any actual news or confirmations about that?
Well, I know there's no specialist. They're pretty much confirmed there's a campaign.
Okay.
I think the one rumor is there's no zombies, but I don't know if that's...
Has there ever been zombies in Modern Warfare, though?
So I think we had survival, which I guess is sort of like...
Sure.
And then Breakpoint. I don't know if you saw the trailer for Ghost Recon Break.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can think of.
You said the new Ghost Recon. I feel like I've heard about that, but I don't really know anything about it. So
it has the Punisher. The villain is actually the Punisher, the TV show.
Really? That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that kind of stuff where it's a little less. I like the realistic and the unrealistic kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like a meld of the two is kind of cool. All right, so this is the worst question, and I hate it, but it's one of those ones you have to ask. What is your best strength as a broadcaster and your worst weakness as a broadcaster, in your opinion?
Okay. My strongest, I would say, I'm easily able to talk a lot. So no matter if you're watching it after the stream's over or during the stream, you're never gonna be in the stream and have that awkward silent. Like I'm always talking. I'm either raging or I'm just chatting, or if I'm just listening to music and just chilling. You're always gonna have some type of interaction.
That's excellent. That's actually...
Even if there's no one in chat, I'll still fucking talk to chat like I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, I do the same thing too.
But I think my weakest point is when I get triggered. Say I'm having a bad couple games with COD, I'll get so triggered I'll just end the stream. I won't even give the stream a benefit out to continue on the stream. I'll just stop and delete it and just take a break for the day. So I think I just gotta learn on how to control the anger and process that into better emotion.
Yeah, you can turn it into motivation. I used to do the same thing. I used to stream Dota 2, and I would get so mad I would just turn off my stream and stomp off. And yeah, I understand. I understand how you feel about that. Okay. I just want to say thank you right now for being a part of this. This is totally awesome, and I think we're getting some good stuff here. Guys, if you want to check out CodBo, it's CodBo767, twitch.tv/CodBo767. Go check him out. He's a COD streamer. Looking forward to a couple different titles coming up, including the new Ghost Recon. And he's a talkative dude that likes to jam, so you guys should go check him out at CodBo767. So, next question here. We're going to come into first game that you ever streamed.
I think it was Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare? Okay.
I've only been doing YouTube because I only got a Twitch this past few months.
Okay.
I've been doing YouTube for about a year, 2 years.
I take it back,
That's my
guys. Go to
song.
youtube.com/CodBo767. Sorry.
Actually, my YouTube's actually not my Twitch name.
Really?
It's actually updated. My YouTube's actually XLSX Gaming because that's my clan's abbreviation.
Okay.
So I actually just to explore the clan. So people come to my channel, they know about the LS. I'm trying to the CWL group. So yeah, I changed that. I'm gonna see if I can change my Twitch name, but I'm not sure if they'll.
You can change your Twitch name. You can just only change it every 30 days. Okay, so what type of creator? What country? I know what country you stream from based on where you said you work. What made you want to get into content creation specifically?
The idea of meeting people. My mom says this all the time. I'm very tall. I like to interact with humans. I hate being the lone wolf that always thinks that he can do everything by himself. I like to have like even human contact. Even if someone's not feeling the contact, I'm still gonna be there and I'm gonna irritate them. But I like the contact. I like to be able to people, and just explore how people feel.
Hell yeah!
I've had people come to my stream from other countries, and they're having some women trouble. I've never dated, but I can still give them common sense help, and help them out. It's like, it makes me feel good at the end of the day. Saying that sure it was only an hour stream, but I helped someone. That's all that.
Well, I think that's extremely noble and admirable. I think that's great, actually. And that could be something that you could turn into, I don't know if you want to be a therapist, but, that's something that you could do on your stream that's helpful.
I don't think that's a good idea to do.
No. So, here's kind of a curveball question, a random one. If you were, by the way, Uther, hello, thank you for stopping in, brother. I really appreciate it. If you were on a deserted island, what are the 3 things you would take on that deserted island and why?
I would take definitely a knife.
Okay.
For getting food or just cutting edges up. I'm gonna be honest. I'll probably take an extra pair of underwear to be honest. Nobody would be in a dirty pair of underwear.
Nah, dude.
And then probably a case of Monster.
Okay. What flavor?
Probably the green sour.
Okay. Case of Monster Green. Excellent. Yeah, you got to stay awake, dude, because you never know what's on that island. Though it is deserted, so I guess that would mean nothing, right? But
yeah. Well, I mean, there could be creatures on that island,
That's true.
Like he's gone, have some.
Yeah, that would be just our luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, say you're streaming. What is his username again? CodBo767. So when you're streaming, let's say you're streaming, and someone comes into your chat and starts screwing with you, starts trolling pretty hard. How do you deal with that?
It depends on the type. Like if I'm playing COD in the chat and they try to brag, I usually let them inform them that at the end of the day we're all playing real games. I usually don't give a shit. But if they come into the chat and they're being nasty and rude, depending on how bad and far they're going, I'll usually either play along with it or have a mod come in the chat because I have them on speed dial. I can pick them up, and they'll come in the chat and usually time them out or block them. I've kind of learned over the years that being a COD streamer, you're gonna have those people, and you gotta learn really quickly how to deal with it. Otherwise, it's not the career for you. If you can't handle it, just don't even get into the place. That's just a fail at that point.
Yes, being on the internet or being a personality on the internet, I've definitely learned over the years that you need to thicken your skin, or it's just not the place for you. Definitely. I totally agree with that, and I understand. So you don't. What you're saying is you don't rage back at anybody. You don't.
No, I don't flip out at anyone unless a funny flip out.
Sure.
But usually, even those, I only do those to close friends that that they're cool with it and they understand fucking with them.
Sure, sure.
I don't just go a random person and be like, yo, get out of my stream. Like, what you doing here, guys?
Just fucking call them out. Totally
I
understand.
know you.
So, what would you say inspires you? It's kind of an open-ended question. Doesn't really have to be about streaming. Just what is something that inspires you?
Um, life is short. People out there that might not understand things. It's also very important never back when you say something, stand by what you say. If you fucked up,
You're cutting out a little bit, my man.
it's probably gonna get further away. Because like I go by like people like The Rock, Johnson,
The
and
Rock.
Hart, and all those other guys that have, in my eyes, appeared to be good leaders, and good people to follow. That their ideals are in the right place. So I think if you find that one person for you that is, somebody you can say, hey, I want to be like you. I feel like no matter what you're doing, no matter what career, no matter if you're picking rice in Asia or if you're, a banker in New York City, that you do what you love. Don't let anyone push you around. I think that's sort of be yourself.
Sure,
Follow your
sure.
dream.
You're still just cutting out a little bit. If you could be maybe closer to your microphone.
Yeah. But yeah, I was saying, just be yourself. Follow your dreams. It's pretty much
Sure,
the
yeah.
gist of it.
Okay, that's not bad. I think that's actually pretty good. So we already went over this, but you said you would consider yourself a chill streamer, right?
Yep.
How long have you been a content creator? And sorry, I got to say something. Bobby, I know that person in life, and he's a I'm not going to say mean things about him. So how long have you been a content creator?
I started my YouTube in 2019. It was a Christmas of 2017. So since the Christmas of 2017, officially done the internet.
Okay, so about a little like 2.5 years now. Or no,
Yeah.
1.5 years. I'm sorry, Jesus Christ, can't even do math. Okay, that's pretty cool. And you just started around Christmas. Let me guess. I'm just gonna shoot in the dark. Did you get a PlayStation 4 for Christmas and you started streaming?
No, actually, I had my PS4 since 2016 Christmas because I got mine when the Black Ops 3 came out.
Okay.
But I started in 2017 because I was a little older then. I knew better from right to wrong. Plus, I had better Wi-Fi at that point. Like I was able to withstand a stream for more than 10 seconds. So.
All right, fair enough. And
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
Animan is now hosting. Animan, thank you for conducting the poop train, man. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you want to go check out CodBo767 at twitch.tv/CodBo767, go follow him. COD player. Cool kid. So, favorite genre? Military shooter, as you said. Do you have a least favorite genre? Is there one that you absolutely hate?
I'm gonna say sport. I absolutely hate sport games.
Sports games? Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. They're just kind of the same thing, every single year.
Like 2K, it's just a copy, but it's more ways to buy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then they find out new ways to monetize it.
Fact.
So do you have what would be we're winding down here. I have about 3 or 4 more questions.
Okay.
Best childhood gaming memory.
I think it would be playing God, I don't remember the game's name, but playing a World War II shooter where you get to drive cars and all that. It was on the Xbox 360. And I think it was playing with my dad. My greatest memories. We would sit upstairs on the floor. We just pull out the Xbox controllers and just hop on. We play for 2 or 3 hours, and it was just it's something I can look back and say, yo, that was lit.
What game?
Those days
it?
don't happen very often.
Was it Battlefield?
It wasn't Battlefield. It was one of those knockoff World War II games, but it was actually really good. It wasn't made by a AAA.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, couch couch side co-op was always a good time, and that's something that sadly the industry has been moving away from recently, and I'm not really 100% sure. So I think we mentioned earlier that your favorite, not Twisted Metal. I think you mentioned earlier your favorite series was Medal of Honor. Do you have a favorite game in that series?
That'd be the Medal of Honor that's based off Afghanistan. It was like one of the last ones they launched. Mainly because I'm a very big supporter of our troops. I've actually always wanted to be a Marine, but your boy's not fit enough.
You say your boy's not fit enough?
But I've always, I always pride myself on, no matter the circumstances, I don't care if my hands are full, I'll drop everything. Make sure I thank our servicemen for their service. So I'm very military involved. Like, I love history, I love history. So that Medal of Honor was like astounding. Because when that game came out, it was like revolutionary for me, because I was like, COD was cool, but then you had this Medal of Honor game that was taking place in, Afghanistan. It was based off true events. It was how cool game, how far a game comes in World of War.
Sure. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Definitely. I don't think I've ever played that Medal of Honor. I think I know which one you're talking about. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember it came out about like 4 or 5 years ago, right?
It was 2014.
Sure. And I guess the last question to wrap this whole dealio up, and we're actually perfectly at a half hour, and that's what I was looking to do here. What hobbies do you have other than content creation?
Well, I love watching Twitch, but shooting, going to the range, learning about history. I have a bunch of things, but I love to go to the range and just, hang out with officers and all that type of stuff, and just go to the range and have a good time,
Okay.
It's a bunch of guys with guns. It's like, it's enjoyable.
Hell yeah, that's really awesome. Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it.
Well, that's awesome. Well, hey, man, thank you for your time. It was great to actually get to know you and talk to you. I really appreciate you being a part of this. You're the inaugural. You're the first one. You know what I mean? You're the first one.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate your time and taking the time to talk to me today. Guys, again, CodBo767 at twitch.tv/CodBo767. Go check them out if you want to see some high-quality Call of Duty gameplay. Thank you, my man, and I'll be signing off. I really appreciate you being here. And
thank you very much for having me, though. This is it was neat.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much. It was a learning experience for both of us. Trust me, I'm still figuring out how to do this.
Yeah, I'll have to try to catch some of your streams here in the future.
Yeah, man. Anytime. You're always welcome. I'll likewise as well.
Yep.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
You too.